All right. In usual fashion, my co-host disappeared during the opening. Y'all know how it is. Every time I get the show going, he always disappears. Oh, there he is. I was just talking good about you. You're muted. You're still muted.
I had something positive to say until I realized I was muted.
I was just talking positive about you.
Yeah, sure.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Open Field. We are back for our second show today to slow this down a little more, just to talk about a lot of things, man. So today on the show, we want to open up with Scotty. We've been seeing a lot of, well, we haven't been seeing, but when we did our review of Velma, we saw a lot of hate watching.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to kind of give a discussion on that. We're going to talk about that in the manner because it also is something that we do here. We do it in a fashion of like more fun, but we've been seeing it to the point where it's like, why are you watching this show? Why are you even reviewing it? Like, I feel like we come up here and we try to have fun, and we only talk about stuff that's going to be like entertaining, especially for the audience, for us. But so we're going to talk about hate watching. We're going to talk Vox Machina that just dropped, one of my favorite animated series that's come out. It's on that line with what is the show? What's the superhero show? Amazon Prime.
It was Invincible.
Yeah, Invincible. So in that same line of those, which is a really entertaining show. I really like it. And we're going to talk our watch list. We're going to talk about the things we have upcoming, the shows that we haven't started yet that we want to talk about. So in the chat, if you want to share what you have to watch, something that's on your list, go ahead and do that, and we'll unveil that all together. We'll read them off, and then we're going to talk about just some upcoming shows we have. We have a series that we're going to review coming up. We haven't started yet, so we're going to talk about that, and just some stuff we'll be tackling in the next week or so. So we're going to talk about that. But welcome to Open Field again. While you're here, do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell. Let us know we go live. We're going to try to get on schedule. We're working on it, but we've been busy, so we're going to get on that. But to start out, Scotty, man, I know we did the show. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm actually feeling a little bit better. I was able to get a full workout in today without dying. I feel great.
Okay, well, that's good. You coming along. Let me shout out my guy Mike. I see him in the chat already. It's good, Mike. Happy to have you here. We missed you earlier, but you told me you was gonna be here, so I said, all right, as long as we get you in here, once a day, we good. But yeah, man. So
how is you?
You said what?
I said, how is you?
I'm good, man. Just been a busy schedule. I'm a little bit transitioning at work, so just been busy, man. Just been busy trying to handle some projects, get some stuff done. But all in all, I can't complain. And this is the most fun part of my day. I get to sit down, talk some movies, talk some TV and entertainment. So, hey, I'm happy to be here. Also, man, the other day I broke my glasses. So if you see without the
I was wondering what happened. I was like, yo, what's on the glasses?
I had my blue light glasses and they like fell and I didn't notice they fell. So like I walked over here and they weren't like expensive glasses at all. I think they were like $60. So I walked, they're black, of course, they're on the floor. So I walked back over here and freaking stepped on one of the sides and it just broke. And I was like, I gotta buy more glasses now. So whoa, it's me. But yeah, man. But I'm good. I'm ready to hop into the show, man. So Scotty, first thing we want to open up with, and this is kind of the major of our show. We're going to talk hate watch a little bit. And when I started to have a conversation with you about it after we had talked Velma and talked about some of the kind of ridiculous like reviews it was getting, and people are like watching the show, I'm just hating on it. It's like, wait, what?
Right? Like people are actually watching. Not just it's one thing for us to watch something and laugh about and say, oh man, this is bad.
Yeah.
But if we say episode 1 and 2 is bad, like that's us giving it a try. And then we're like, we're not going to watch 3 to 25 to complain about it. I'm like, these people are watching Velma episode by episode.
Yeah.
Say, oh, this is bad. Okay, stop watching it.
Yeah. So
you know what I mean?
There's somebody you're gonna bring up, and they were like 1, 2 was bad. They said 3, oh my God, is worse, and it did 4. And I'm like, okay, you clearly don't like this show. Like, why are you still going with this? I mean, I said in the other talk, like, I guess it gets views, I guess it's fun, but it's a little bit of like, let's get a little corny. And then you were on TikTok to watch some stuff, and you just had people that was well over the top. But
Mm-hmm.
so I want to talk hate watch in general because for us, like I said, this is something that we do a lot. Because so, like me and you, we will see a movie and we kind of know where that movie is going, but
Mm-hmm.
we also know if it's going to have an entertainment factor there. And that is something that we focus on. If it does have an entertainment factor there, even though we know it's going to be bad or mediocre, like we'll watch it and we'll talk about it. We don't even have to do it on the show. We'll just talk to each other and just talk about it. Like, man, that was crazy, whatever. But we're having a good time with it.
Right.
Now, what I see personally going on is people that are not having a good time with it. But hate watching has been around for a while, so it's not nothing new. And obviously, it's probably somebody's talked about it before, but I remember it as a and we talked about it when we were talking The Bachelor as a reality TV thing. So today I looked up to see how many people how many articles and stuff were out there, and I actually found an article. So here was an article from ABC, and they were talking about shows that do you like hate watching shows? Like we'll make a list for you.
Yeah.
And
Why?
that list was kind of compiled of like reality shows like Keeping Up with the Kardashians and some other stuff like that, which I've known. I know people who watch Selling Sunset because they like the beef in the show, and I think that's a different thing. So
Mhm.
like using The Bachelor as an example, like we talked about the girl that well, mostly me, I talked about the girl, but the one that I really like found annoying and in the show, and then we talked about here. But
Mhm.
our overall experience was we had a good time with the show. And I think with reality TV, like they throw somebody you're not supposed to like, but overall, you have a good time with the show. So I get it. It's like, I'm not gonna like this character, but it also adds to the show. It adds to the experience because even TV shows have a person you're not gonna like purposely. No
Right.
one likes more than a good villain. Like how many people were watching Game of Thrones because they hated Joffrey and that's who they tuned in to see.
Yeah.
So reality TV kind of plays off that, and I kind of get that enjoyment and that part of watching. So it's something that's been around for a while. I think it's just we've hit a line where it's kind of a little like overboard.
Silly. Yeah. It's gotten crazy. People that do this now, I don't like to call people names while I'm being recorded, but it's actually like people are crazy. It's actually insanity at this point. Because when I like just go on TikTok, I can just type in Velma show bad. And it was so many videos I had to stop scrolling. Like I just took my thumb and just kept scrolling up. And I got down to like page number 90. And I was like, this is crazy. It's like 10 videos per page. And it's like this many people. And most of the people doing it, to be honest with you, aren't even really talking about the show in general that they've watched in their own experience.
Yeah.
They are just hopping on like a bandwagon saying, oh, it's bad. Oh, and then most of them will even say, I don't even have to watch it because I know it's bad thereabouts. I'm like, no one's telling you to watch it. Nobody's telling you not to watch it. I mean, but give whatever you think is bad or whatever you think is good, give it a try. And then after like 2 episodes, okay, turn it off if you don't like it. It's like a movie. It's like it's a movie because if it's a movie, okay, I don't blame you for saying it's bad, but you're not going to go back and watch that bad movie again.
Yeah.
Like we're not going to go back and watch Steel again, probably ever, unless we have kids and we have to show them what bad movies were like.
Yeah, because with the movie, and I think there's a difference in the movie thing and then the show thing. Because a movie, like you say, it's a one-time thing. Like I can go and watch, I don't know, I like Insidious, but I'll say Insidious, for example. I know what I'm getting. I know it's going to be ridiculous, but I know it's going to be fun. We watched that one time. We talk about that one time. If I hate it that much, you ain't going to see me bit back like Insidious 2, Insidious 3, Insidious 4. It's like, if it was even like a show, like it was somebody I want to bring up. So I looked online, and like I said last time before, I looked to see what people were actually talking about the show, and I didn't know. And I don't want to go in on this person, so I'm not going to say their channel or whatever, but I'll just show the picture. So this girl right here, she came up in her channel. She had reviewed episodes 1 through 4, and she has a really good production job. She has a pretty good following, but as you see here, like she reviewed episodes 1 through 4. And I'm talking, she is taking like these videos are 30, 35, 40 minutes at a time. And they are going frame by frame, like talking about the show, like in detail. I'm like, and you see, like she says, this one is pervy, this one's inappropriate, I feel offended, this is worse, this is bad than the last one. And it's like, are you seriously about to do this will be 10 episodes. Are you seriously about to do 300 minutes of content, which is probably 900 minutes in total because you got to produce the show and get all the stuff that takes time to put the show together? Are you going to spend 900 minutes on something like you really don't like?
I mean, at this point, once again, I don't like talking about people while I'm being recorded. but if I refer to this, I'm going to go ahead and say it. She probably doesn't have that many people to talk to, so maybe she's just talking to us.
Yeah, maybe she's. I mean, and her channel had Phil, so yeah, she did like a panel talking some other shows. Like I have not watched her channel, but it's got like I think it's got like 30K or 40K subscribers. So nobody finds it entertaining. And I'm not saying her channel is bad. Just my point is like, if you do not like something, I feel like it's a little bit like it's almost to the point where it's a little bit exploitive of just to hop on the train. It's like she could go to episode 3 or 4 and just be like, yo, this show ain't really fun. Like if it was me and like Scotty, if we watch something I don't like it, but we want to do like a show review about it, I'm gonna cover the first probably 3 episodes all in one show. Say and look, man, we are not here trying to defend Velma. I do not think it's a good show. I think there is a little bit of parts that I like, and there's a lot where I'm like, this could be a lot better done. But it's just so extreme. It's like we find ourselves over there being the Velma defenders, and we don't even like the show.
Yeah, and like, the thing is, I think the show also. I'm like, it's okay. I don't see it. I cannot just take a dump on a show like that. Like, there's been some shows I thought were bad, but you probably never even heard me mention them. Because I stopped watching.
And there's more. So I found the list, and these were pretty popular shows to hate watch as it came up. So I seen Riverdale was up there. Riverdale, the show, it was on CW very much. If you haven't seen it, it's like a teen. It was based off of the Archie comics, and it's like a teen drama type thing where it goes on. It's pretty goofy. I watched like the first 2 seasons, which I was like, this is all right. But apparently people hate watch that. Emily in Paris. I went on Twitter. Dear Jesus, they lit that show up, and I think that show's on like season 3. I actually think the show was getting renewed because of the amount of people not liking it and then just going to watch it to hate on it. Like, I think that's a little crazy. The show's getting extended just because they know y'all gonna watch it just to hate it.
Right.
So,
and those are piggyback. Okay, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna piggyback on that just to show y'all some of the hate we got. Like, I'm gonna start off and get mild. I'm gonna get mild on y'all. I don't want to make y'all fall out y'all chair immediately, so we're gonna get mild real quick. Boom. This is before the show came out. That's why it looks like this. It didn't even come out yet. First person says it should have been canceled. It's not out yet. Next person said dumpster fire incoming. The trailer wasn't even out yet. Holy. And then I have video of the girl. Look at this. He's thrilled that nobody has a positive opinion on the show. What kind of person are you? Why does that make you happy? And 12,000 people like that. Like, look how 12,000 miserable ass people. Then the next person said, my heart was legitimately sinking because you hadn't said anything critical yet at minute 242. What? Jesus. So these people are actually taking time out of their day to watch somebody that hates the show. What kind of shit? What's going on? And I think this might be the worst one. Oh, now this person at the top is talking about Mindy Kaling. Who cares? This is a cartoon. She's saying she's projecting herself on the cartoon. Is that a bad thing though? Is it a bad thing?
Did she not put out a bad show and then you attack her character?
I don't understand.
But it's like don't go extreme. I mean, all of these. Like, her mental health is real out.
It is. But I'm like, and then the bottom person is like, it's hatred towards everybody. See, this is my problem. Maybe it's just me. I don't look at TV shows to even say, like, if it's something really ridiculous, like if it's something really, really hateful in the show that I think everybody is going to have a problem with, fine. I'm going to probably say, okay, cool. This is crazy. I'm not going to watch it. But you're not going to find me in the YouTube comments writing a dissertation about the show and how bad it is, because that's how I've always felt. It's how I grew up. This might be a Baltimore thing, but I'm like, yo, nobody cares what I gotta say. I don't care what they gotta say. You know what I mean? Y'all some whores. What's the Baltimore turn?
I mean, for real.
Like,
Yeah, they're getting mad over animated. No, these people are angry. Like, I'm talking like spending hours a day at an animated series. Like the complaints, like, bro, like, okay. So let me describe this one scene for you. So I'm caught up with the series because I just wanted to see where it's gonna go, and they're able to turn around. And Scotty, he's one episode behind. So episode 4 was the most unless they dropped episode 5. 4 was the most recent one, and so this girl that I showed earlier, let me show her again, so you know, like her channel breaking down episode 4. So she is going frame by frame, and she starts complaining about stuff that's like cartoon stuff. So in the show, there's a series of murders going on, and this is very cartoonish, and this is why I found this little piece funny. So they've gone like they had people getting murdered. They've gone a couple of weeks without murder. So they put this banner up at the police station talking to the town in the little town hall, and they're like, hey, we've gone 2 weeks without murder. Yay! You know, they're having a celebration. And you know, a cartoon, of course, a girl runs over and is like, hey, I found somebody murdered just like the other people murdered. The killer's still out here. And they're all like, oh, it is very cartoonish. I'm like, come on, man. But this girl is spending like 2 minutes in her breakdown, like, oh, of course somebody runs over and says there's somebody murdered. I'm like, it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
They do that in every cartoon. Like, that's not even a Velma thing. Every cartoon does that. So it's just like, bro, like, just stop watching the show.
Right.
Like, but
at this point.
And also, if y'all have anything y'all have hate watched, please share in the chat. We'll talk about it. Because like Scotty was like, he's even gonna later cover video games where I didn't know was hate played.
Yo, like y'all got. I don't know if Mike and Larry. I don't know if I know my friends that are watching has played this game before. It's a beautiful game. Like this is a Souls-like games are games where it's the difficulty level is ramped up. You start off damn near like a naked man or woman. You create your own character. You basically can die in 1 or 2 hits. It's not for children unless those children like challenges. So people were like, it sold 4 million copies. So this is not a universally hated game. 4 million copies for a video game is crazy.
A lot of money.
But look at it's not even just hate. Look at the stupidity of people that get these games because they'll get the game. In the first couple hours, you know if the game is for you or not. There is no, I'm going to try for 200 hours and see if I like it or not. You know in 10 hours or less whether the game is for you or not. Look at this fool here. I'm on Elden Beast as the last boss. I quit 3 months ago and not thought about the game since. It sucks. 120 hours, 60 to 70% completion. I hate this shit game. You hated it when you started.
It didn't take you 120 hours to figure that out.
The difference is like people are annihilating those fools in the comments because then you got the hate review bombers on there that will make 1,000 accounts and keep hate reviewing a game. Like the Last of Us show, I guess we'll be talking about soon, but it's based off of a game. They were hate reviewing that game so much. I'm over here thinking, oh wow, that game must be horrible. Like, should I pre-ordered it? I'm like, should I even get that? It can't be that bad. So I look at the game that sold 3 million copies. I said, are people buying this game just to hate it? And I was like, nah, they were on there really review bombing the game, saying it was bad, wasting all that time just to say something is bad that they bought.
Yeah, that you paid for.
You can return the thing about video games. You can return it. Just return it.
I agree with you there. So overall, man, I think, like we said, there is a line here. Like if you find stuff entertaining, like we did, Scotty, we've been through the deaths. Oh, he over here dying, choking. Yep, but we've been through the depths of hell of movies. Like we've seen some of the. We did Thanksgiving around Thanksgiving time, which was probably maybe the worst movie I've ever seen. We've talked. We've seen Troll 2. We've seen like the worst of the worst. We will review it, but we're not going through that level of depth to criticize something, especially over a show. Like cut it off, keep it moving. But I do get the hate watching, like if it's like The Bachelor or something, because that can be fun. And as long as you have fun with it, I think me and both of you are cool. I think it's just the people who are going to the depths that you have showed or going above and beyond, or the TikToks that we have seen. I know you had some clips up, but I don't know if you can show them. But
I could show one. It's a little ridiculous. Now you're going to have to bear with me on this one here. You know how it gets down over here. It gets a little rough.
If it's short, show it. If it's not, don't worry about it. But
just a little rough over here.
That way we can get into our other stuff. But But yeah, man, it's just been very absurd as far as the hate watching has gone on. So I was just wondering, does anybody if anybody hate watch like that? Let us know. Like, do you have shows? Because I've never really participated in it. I don't think you have either. So maybe you're missing out. I mean, we've done movie reviews, but not to that extent.
No, but there's I don't even have. I wish I had the time for that, and maybe I don't know. Maybe I would if I thought it was fun.
Maybe you need to make time.
Because then you know me, you know how I love to hate. Yeah, that's one of my skills is being a hater. But I get tired of hating after a couple minutes. I can't even spend the time making something that bad. So I can show this one clip. This is a guy that I can't show the whole thing because copyright and all that kind of stuff. But it's a preface. This is a guy that has not watched the show, and you think he would have watched the show because the clip I'm about to show you, it's a clip from the show. He's referencing a joke and blah blah blah. At the end of his 5-minute rant, he's talking about the Scooby-Doo character skin color or whatnot because they changed the race of 2 of the characters. So he goes in to say, I haven't even seen the show yet, but from what I've been sent, this show is awful. So these are the kind of people that we have watching the show, and this isn't the worst. It can get worse. Darren, you have a clip that's worse, right?
No. I'm good. I just wanted to show one clip.
Okay,
you got it.
All right. Well, we're just gonna show this clip. Why would
you thought using the term dissing was gonna get everyone to be like?
No one actually used this word. It really got me laughing this hard right now. Like seriously, this comedy is solid gold. Deserves a platinum.
I know, right? Like, what were they thinking? And then we got Black Shaggy making the most cringiest joke following that.
Listen, stop calling him Black Shaggy.
His name's Norville.
Yeah, stop it. Like, I don't, man, look, but I cut it off and his video actually got removed. And I was able to shorten the clip and still had it. I had it on my phone for earlier. That video had got removed for him kept referencing character skin color. And I guess people reported his video. I'm sure he'll put it up again. Because usually people put up again, they'll just take out one thing. But that's just, come on, man. Like, I can't, I'm not going to say people shouldn't put their effort in the things they like. Because, yeah, if you like hating TV shows and you have a full channel of you just hating TV shows, cool, that's fine.
That's your brand.
But if you're just a jerk that's just like a regular old person.
In the comment section.
Yeah, that's in the comment section that says, you know what, I'm going to watch this person hate this show. And I'm also going to hate it every episode. I think there's something, man, you know.
Yeah, just move on, man.
There's therapy out here for that.
Yeah, like Mike said, mental health is real, man. But yeah, we just wanted to elaborate on that because I know we talked Velma, the other series, and we kind of gave our review. We thought all right, like it could be a lot better, but we thought it's not the worst thing. It's definitely not the best thing. It's probably I wouldn't even say it's good. So we talked that, man. But let us know. Do you hate watch? There's something that you like to hate watch? Just let us know. Or hey, are we wrong? And this is the fun thing to do. I guess. I mean, we do it, but we have fun with it. And people just aren't having fun with it, which is the part that I think we're both against.
Let me stop you there. We're not wrong. You don't contact me and tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, you'll get the information later. But yeah, man. So we're gonna hop into our next thing, and the thing I want to talk about is you saw it in our opening was Vox Machina. So Vox Machina was a animated series. It had season 1 came out. Was that last year? I guess.
Yeah, probably last year.
That long ago.
Beginning of last year, yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't actually know about it. My cousin put me onto it, and he was like, "Yeah, you gotta watch Vox Machina." And I just, man, as soon as I started watching, so it's I guess what I want to call it. It's like a medieval show with with magic and wizards and kind of superpower-ish stuff. And superpower-ish stuff going on in there, but the characters are they're in old time, but the characters are very modern. They're talking almost like it's today, making jokes, and I think it actually comes from people who played Dungeons and Dragons in a cast together, and then actually went to film this show with that kind of Dungeons and Dragons theme, which fits well because season 2 starts out with dragons coming in and kind of wrecking ship. So I'm going to play the trailer for that, and we can talk about what we like season 1 and what we're looking forward to with season 2. I know the first 3 episodes are up. on Amazon Prime, and this is it's another adult cartoon, which some people are like, I don't really, watch cartoons like that. I watch real life stuff, but I think this is something that even if you're adult, you'll enjoy. So I'm gonna pull that up for us. Yeah, give me 1 second. Speaking of Scotty, I didn't hear about you. How did you like season 1?
Darian, I was in love with season 1 because you're right. This show is actually taken directly from Dungeons and Dragons. It's actually that group Vox Machina was in the Dungeons and Dragons game. So I already knew about it when it came out. George told me about it. Of course, my mom told me about it. I was like, well, if my mom tells you about it, it must mean I gotta watch it.
Your mom told you about it?
Yeah, she don't watch it, nothing. So I started watching it. And I always choose, if it's like a big group of people, usually I shy away from it because I don't like even Lord of the Rings. I was like, man, I got too many people in here. Man, every character in there is likable for me, except for one. And I've been waiting for her to die.
Oh, come on, man. All right. Let's go ahead. We'll jump into this trailer for season 2, which I actually never seen the trailer, but I have seen the first 3 episodes. I think you have 2, right? You seen the first 3? Okay, and then we'll talk about it.
Drones above us. Dragons attacking together.
It's like the end of the world.
And what exactly is the plan against 4 dragons? Fuck! Shit! Uh-oh. This is gonna be fun. I am very flammable! How about we get a drink?
I hope you fall into lava, asshat!
Oh, that's a new record. Usually takes us 10 minutes to get kicked out of a palace.
Vox Machina. These weapons were created to strike down the gods. Find them to defeat the dragons.
I got a beard!
We pissed it off!
We don't have that effect on people.
We're trying to save the world! Look out!
You are super fucked up. That's new. We need to get inside that dragon. You're a mouthful of acid. No way. The other way.
Oh, God.
The Legend of Vox Machina premieres January 20th, only on Prime Video.
All right, there you go. Legend of Vox Machina. So, yeah, man, I've tuned into season 2. If you haven't seen season 1, I'd say get on that. You kind of saw the spirit of how the show goes.
Yeah.
They'll cuss. The characters are actually, and what I like too is you get your balance of characters, like you do in most good stories and good shows. You get your balance. You got your comedic, dumb, guy, as you've seen. You got your perverted guy who's all about getting women. You got your more serious characters with a dark background. You got your kind of neutral character who can go, one way or the other and show a range of emotions. But yeah, man. So I watched season 2, and as you've seen at the kind of beginning of the dragons just kind of blowing stuff up. It starts very intensely to where we just follow these heroes all the way to, I won't spoil it, but one character's backstory and kind of fleshing it out and taking care of something that was really weighing on him all through season 1. And you kind of got into that in the second half. And right after that, they get back like, yeah, we saved the castle. And then them dragons show up. It's like, boom, like right back to it. And man, if you that scene at the very beginning had to be done by the guys that did the train scene in Invincible, where Omni-Man are fighting and they kill everybody because they wiped that town out with the quickness. Let's say the clip, but yeah, all of this. Yeah, that you see that town, like
everybody
they wipe that town out, and it sets our heroes back of like, how are we gonna kill these dragons? Like, because they did come across a dragon in the first one, to set up. So I'm guessing the people or the dragons that knew that dragon have come back for a little bit of revenge because those are the specific people they are after. Yep. But yeah, man. So you've watched the first 3 episodes. What are your early thoughts?
This is probably like as far as adult cartoons, this is probably one. It's my favorite adult cartoon out as of right now. Second to first to Young Justice. Young Justice is probably my number 1 ever. This one is really good. Like my favorite character. I don't know who's your favorite character, first of all.
Oh, that's hard. And I got the characters up there if you can see them. I would say what's the short one? The midget guy.
Scanlan?
Yeah, Scanlan. Yeah, he's probably my favorite. He's the most fun of I'm just here to have a good time. And they actually early in season 2, they actually get on him for just being the guy who wants to have fun. He actually has a little dark moment with somebody where it's like, oh, I think I'm kind of useless, huh?
Yeah, so he has magic. Yeah, his magic ability is really, really cool. I thought he was useless. He's a bard, and bards, they sing, and then when they sing, magic happens. Most time it buffs the team. I like the dude Percy with the white hair with the gun that just shoots out dark shit.
Yeah,
because he reminds me of me. Every time something happens, like, oh god damn it, why am I here? I just came here to make some money. That's it. Who I don't like, who I do not like. That girl with the horns that has like the earth and nature power.
Oh, well, she's the neutral character.
No, but she doesn't do anything with her power. Like every episode, she's sitting there like, oh man, there's explosions and my team is dying. I wonder what I can do. Well, I can conjure up this one plant vine like I'm Bulbasaur from Pokemon. Maybe that will help. Oh, it didn't help? Oh, damn. Well, I'll just scream in the corner.
Yeah, I guess she's a more neutral character, kind of the go with the flow person. So, but she does have some powers that come in handy at times. I think everybody, especially at the end of season 1. But yeah, everybody has their spot where they kind of fit in, and also too the kind of relationships between characters, because this is not like one group that came up together. These are a bunch of different characters who have kind of met and just kind of become a team, but it very breaks down to the relationships they had before. Like if you see here, my mouse, you can see it right here in the middle. Like these two are kind of a team duo. They came together. The Earth girl who's here, I guess second, sitting down to the left, she's kind of by herself. Percy, the guy with the white hair, he's kind of by himself. These two on either end, they're brother and sister. So they go really take care of each other, and they kind of have their own backstory. And I think the bear is also with him in the back. The bear is also kind of a funny character in himself, though. He doesn't talk or anything. He doesn't. He's just a bear.
I think he's more than the bear, though, because you notice. Well, I'm gonna give anything away, but I think that he's more than the bear.
I mean, maybe
you pay attention to what he does. I think he's gonna be something.
Okay, well, we haven't seen it yet, but. I mean, yeah, very entertaining show, especially if you haven't seen season 1. As soon as I saw the first episode of season 1, I was like, I'm hooked. And that's how you know a good show. I mean, all of my favorite shows kind of do start fast. The only one I think I've watched all the way through that really didn't start fast, maybe Breaking Bad, like way a while ago, where I was like, okay, this is a slow start. But then when it's got going, I was like, okay. But this show, it starts fast. So you will know. This ain't Velma. You will know by episode 1 or 2, like if you like it and this is the thing for you. But I highly recommend it. I mean, the first season for me, if we were rating it and going back, it would have been a home run because I thoroughly enjoyed this. It's up there with Invincible. If you like The Boys, it's a cartoon version of somewhat of that, so it's a lot of fun. So I would recommend that. Where would you be if you had to rate it?
Oh, that's a home run. I give it 10 out of 10. I haven't found anything that I dislike about the show. Even the girl that is completely useless isn't a bad part of the show because her personality still fits with everybody else, even when she's doing absolutely nothing.
Okay. All right. So we're about the same on that one. Yeah, really like it. Really recommend it. Just want to talk about it because season 2 just started. So it's only 3 episodes in. I think they drop them maybe every Friday. So it might be 4 might be dropping tomorrow. Or it's probably dropping tonight at midnight. I might have to watch it. But yeah, man. So definitely recommend that. If you haven't seen it, most definitely check it out. So also so we are gonna have and I'll squeeze this in now. We're gonna have a series review of a show that I just randomly stumbled upon called Shining Veil. And I showed it to Scotty and I was like, do you like this? And he was like, oh yeah, like I mess with it. I like it. So that will be our next season review coming up. And I just want to play a quick trailer of that. I know season 1 has already come out. So we're kind of playing from behind because season 2, but at least since we know season 2 is coming out, we know that it's been a pretty well received show. So I think that's going to be a series of views. Something I haven't seen a lot of people talking about. Yeah, they're Shining Veil right there. It's got Courtney Cox in it, of course, who was also in Scream and from Friends. So everyone knows Courtney Cox. So it's her. And from what I understand, haven't seen the show yet, but she's a writer, moves into a house with her husband, and the house is somewhat haunted. And I guess from that point on, she's got to figure things out. So I'm going to play the trailer for you guys here. Let us know what y'all think. And I think that's something we're going to review because we both liked it initially. So let me go ahead and share that. Is my screen still shared? Should be still shared. Or did you switch it over?
Did you switch it over?
Nah, I thought that was you. Oh, here it is. I got it. Add to stream. There we go. All right, let's watch this.
Hey guys, this move is really going to be great for us.
Probably not. Are you shitting us?
No, we're not shitting you. Go check it out.
Welcome to Shining Veil. Really cold in here. Does the heat work?
I mean, the house has been empty for nearly 2 years.
Nope.
She's probably not used to having people inside of her. Kat is a writer.
I haven't written anything meaningful in 7 years. I've been in a really dark place lately. My kids ignore me. Terry's at work. I'm hoping that being out in the country is going to help me find my muse again.
If we don't get the first chapter next month, I want the advance back.
No pressure.
Why do people always think moving in the middle of nowhere is going to help them?
Yeah, like I'm gonna say something after this.
What are you doing in my house?
Pat's seeing ghosts.
Not ghosts. One ghost. Good news, you're not crazy.
There are dark forces in that house. Wear this medal. I'm not really a saint person.
Put it on, okay?
Wonderful.
Use your words, Patricia.
And keep it filthy. That's your brand.
All of a sudden, I wrote 13 pages. I don't remember writing. I'm good. I found my muse.
Okay, put the axe down.
Did you write those pages?
We wrote them together.
You wrote suck a hot dick?
Suck a hot dick. That was all you, darling.
Let's get crazy.
Okay. Okay, so that is Shining Veil. So we watched that. We both liked it. Let us know what you think about it in the chat. You think it's something we should review. I think we both like it, so we might give it a chance. And I haven't seen it talked about a lot. And I just saw, like I said, I just saw the clip pop up. It was like, well, that looks funny. It looks entertaining. So
You know what I didn't notice earlier is Greg Kinnear is playing the husband.
I don't know who that is.
I know you don't, because every time I mention a movie that he was a star of, you always say you never saw it. These are like, he was a star of a lot of movies in the 90s that you should have watched. One day we're gonna have a watch party and we're gonna have to watch Mystery Men.
Man, I gotta figure out a way to do that, because I feel like, and like I said, also, if you are up here, and we do watch The Bachelor in a watch party, so that is on Playback TV. I will share that later, but we do that. So that is actually very fun. But I don't know a place where we can watch movies with other people or shows and be able to do it, because that would be a great time. I think it would be a great time, especially we get something to drink, get some beer, something, watch it. It's honestly a great time. We have a lot of fun with The Bachelor doing that. But yeah. So go ahead.
No, I was saying Greg Kinnear he's played a lot of good roles. He's very versatile in his role. He's played in every genre ever and did like 5 movies in each genre, but he excels in silly ass comedy. Like,
he says, sorry to interrupt. He said, Larry says Twitch can stream Amazon Prime. So Larry, we had Twitch. We basically would upload every show to Twitch and just like play it. And maybe we can do it, because the problem we had was it wouldn't save our shows. And maybe I will hit you on Twitter. Maybe we could talk about it. But we uploaded like every show we've done to Twitch just to have it there to play back, because we figured later on we're going to switch to Twitch, live stream there, and just do clips of stuff and put it on our YouTube. But the reason we're still streaming on YouTube is because Twitch wasn't working, but at least it gives us time to build our YouTube. So I will DM you and get at you. But yeah, a watch party would be something that's a lot of fun, especially for certain shows and movies. So we'll check that out. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, so Mystery Man, he's been in a lot of stuff, and here, does he look like he's playing his usual character? He's playing something different?
No, well, I mean, like I say, he doesn't have a usual character. He's been in every kind of genre, but he excels at silly ass comedies. Like Mystery Man is a silly ass comedy about everyday people thinking they have superpowers, but really quite a few of them have mental issues, and they're just highly skilled in something stupid. Like one guy is highly skilled at using forks.
Yeah.
And they call him the Blue Raja. He's just skilled in forks, even though he wears a green costume. So he plays like a kind of Superman character. And he's really, really silly. So, I mean, people compare him to who's the dude that played Batman, the first guy? I can't remember his name. The first Batman ever.
First Batman, good Lord.
How we forget his name, man?
Is it the one that's going to be? It's not the one that's going to be in the Flash, right?
Yeah, it is. Michael Keaton.
Mike Keaton, I said, yeah.
So he looks like Michael Keaton. He acts pretty kind of like Michael Keaton in his serious roles. I'm excited to watch it. Now that I saw him the first time I watched that trailer, I did not see him. So now I'm going to start watching that probably tomorrow and finish it by the weekend.
I don't know if I finished that fast, but we'll review this series. Obviously, Courtney Cox and thriving in a row. Because you get Courtney Cox, of course she's going to drink. Of course, there's going to be sexual jokes. Of course, she's going to be somebody dealing with some kind of drama. So she lived that character, you know, and a lot of stuff. So she's good at it. So, man, I'm definitely looking forward to that. So that will be a series we'll probably look at the review. We'll see how the reaction is on that. But that's something we both like. So it'd be something somebody hasn't really talked about. So that I've seen. I've searched it. I didn't see a lot of people. So something we'll get into. Okay, so another thing I want to get into is our watch list. So everybody in here in the chat, talk about what you're watching now, or not what you're watching now. Stuff that you have on your list of like, oh, I got to watch this. Oh, I got to watch this. Because that's what we're about to share ours. We're not ours together. We'll do that after. But just individually what we have on the docket. So, Scotty, I'll let you take the lead for that, and I'll do mine after you.
I'm going to let you take the lead for that because I want everybody to see what kind of foolishness you're about to watch.
Oh, my goodness. So, of course, doing this show, I have got behind. So, a couple things are behind. But so my current list, it's my current So, my current list, of course, House of Dragon. I haven't seen it. Yes, I know. It's great. I know. I've heard it from everybody. I haven't seen it yet. It's next up for me. I did love Game of Thrones like everybody else until season 7. And then season 7 left such a bad taste in my mouth that I had to wait until I knew that this was solid before I hop back in. And everyone says they've liked it. So House of Dragon is next for me. The Last of Us, like everyone's been watching. I just haven't started it yet. But of course, it's new. It's out. People are talking about it. I know, Mike. I know I'm slacking. I'm late on House of Dragon. I'm sorry. Blame the writers. We keep taking each other. Blame the writers for doing such a bad job with season 7, and I wouldn't have been so late on it. But yeah, The Last of Us is obviously good. I've heard it's good. Video game movie. I never played the game. Scotty, you have, but I never played the game. But heard it's a really good adaptation. And video game shows and movies have not done well. So hopefully, yeah, they have not. I think what was it? What was the one that really wasn't a real video game, but they made it a video game movie? Scott Pilgrim.
That was a comic book adaptation.
Okay, comic book. Okay.
It looked video game-ish because the comic book itself is really goofy. So it just looked like it. But no, that was based off of a book.
Yeah. So yeah, and then Larry had a couple. Let me get this out here. Mythic Quest on Apple TV. He's watching, so we gotta. Let me hear. I'm gonna take notes of what y'all are watching. Mythic Quest.
Take my notes up here. I'll see it right there.
I'll make a note down. All right, and then he has Avatar. Wait, you haven't seen Avatar at all? Like, you talking about the new one? Are you talking about the new one, or are you talking about the first one? You have to be talking about.
I think he's saying that it's based off a game. I don't think Avatar was based off a game.
Oh, I'm confused. Okay, maybe it's based. I don't know. But yeah, we talked about Avatar on here. Yeah, Lord, that was fun. But yeah. And also, I think it came out 2 years ago, but 1917. It's a World War One movie. I heard the action is amazing in it. I heard it's very tense. I heard they do a lot of cool one shots where they don't cut the camera. I just heard it's an awesome movie. World War One really puts you in the scene. It's really tense. So I had that on my list for a while. And it's something I'm really looking forward to. Like I have a movie list, man, that's like this long in my phone. So it's like I have a lot of stuff to get through. And obviously we do stuff on the show. So, but I want you to know what we're watching because that'll come up and then we can talk about it on the field if other people want to hear our opinion about it. Oh, he's talking about Avatar. He's talking about Avatar 2. So yeah, we talked Avatar 2. So I would say go see it because we don't tell people not to see stuff and have their own opinion. So go ahead and watch Avatar 2. There's some stuff I liked about it, and I think I liked it more than you did. But there's some stuff that I liked about it, and there's some stuff I didn't. Before you see it, though, I would recommend it's been out for a little while. Bro, go pay the matinee price to see it in theaters. Like, don't watch it at home. Don't stream it. Like, go actually see it in 3D the way it's meant to be seen. You will get the best experience. And then we got a review on it. So if you want to listen to that, we talk that later. But yeah, those three are on my current list. I will try to knock those out up next and then keep my list moving. But that's me. Scotty, what do you have?
Oh, well, now that they're going through that list, that was tough. That was a hard watch. So now that we've gone through that, we're gonna get to mine. I got a little variety in mine. So we got on the left.
Wait, time out. Did you add that background just because I made you earlier?
Yeah, hold on. It's been like that the whole time. You know that. Don't do this.
Okay, go ahead.
You see, the people at the bottom are even waiting. They're looking up, waiting to see what I want to show them. Come on now. So we got an anime that it's not brand new, but it's a new season that came out. It's called Overlord, and it's about a kid basically that's playing a video game. He's like max level, like he's like a geek. He gets sucked into the game, but it's not like your normal everyday I get sucked into the game thing and I have to figure out what's going on. He gets sucked into the game still max level, so he's still punishing people like in one hitter quitters. So it's kind of funny that it starts off giving him like he's like the king of the game basically. So I'm on like episode 18. It's like 52 episodes. It's kind of cool. So then we got White Noise, stars Don Cheadle and Adam Driver and Greta Gerwig in the movie. So it's about a rich family, and then the air gets contaminated somehow. I guess it's like a biological thing. I didn't read past that because I saw the cast and I watched a little bit of the trailer. I said, okay, and the trailer left you guessing, didn't give a whole bunch away. But it's basically them being rich and then dealing with the after effects of everything being contaminated outside. So I guess there's going to be some kind of post-apocalyptic thing. That's the movie. Yeah, I'm excited to watch that. I like all the actors and actresses in there. And then Legacies is a series that is based off of Vampire Diaries. And then it went to the spinoff Originals. And Originals was about like the first family of what's it called? The witches, the vampires, and werewolves. And one of the one son was a vampire and a werewolf together. And he had a daughter with a werewolf, and it's about his daughter. So it's a couple years after that show ended. And so it's about the daughter, it's about the headmaster of her school. It's a school for people that have supernatural abilities and trying to keep them away from the public and teach them that, hey, you're a vampire, but you don't have to bite everybody. Same thing with everybody else. So it's kind of cool. So far, I like it. It's centered mostly around high school. I finished season 1. The CGI is really, really, really bad. But I'm guessing since it's like a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes and everything else, I'm guessing season 2 is going to up the ante on CGI because CGI looks like, they drew something on the paper and then put the paper on the screen real quick.
It does look. Is it on CW? Because it looks like it's on CW.
It was on CW for the first couple seasons. Then they went to somewhere. I might have went to HBO. I'm not sure.
Oh, that would be a big one. Yeah, because how the CG is going to come up on CW. But I remember you talking Originals. I had to add Originals to my big list.
Don't even worry about it. People, really... I've been telling them to watch Originals for like 8 years. It's been 8 years.
It's funny, man. When I worked on the party boat, I had to actually get through One Punch Man. I'd actually never watched one, and this was like years ago, but I never watched One Punch Man. So they told me to watch it, and I worked on the boat for like multiple years. So I used to mess with them after they told me not to watch it for like so long, and I would be like, "Bro, we gotta hurry up and get out of here so I can get home and watch One Punch Man." And they're all like, "Oh, like,
yeah." You don't. He don't watch. You be telling. You give him a whole list of 10 things in 10 years. He can't even watch a show a year,
bro. Oh no, man, because like, bro, look at. Can y'all see this? Can you see that? Look at this list. These are like movies and stuff I need to watch.
That's a lie. That is a lie. That is a report from work. He just showed
that is stuff I need to watch. And also before I get past, Gary, we did talk Wednesday, so we will be. I want to make sure for you. I did not forget. He's seen Wednesday already. I have not seen it. We will watch it. We're not watching. I will watch it, but we will talk about it next week on Open Field. I haven't seen it yet, but he's done it. So next Thursday, we will talk Wednesday and give our opinions on that. So that's something we have upcoming, which we'll get to some of the stuff we have next. But that's what we have next week. So don't worry about that. We did get it covered. I did make a note of it, so we will watch that. And then Mike said, I liked it a lot. What did you like a lot? Let me know.
Probably, I think he was talking about originals and Vampire Diaries. And he said at the bottom he's going to check out Legacies. So, yeah, Mike, I'm telling you, like, I was such a huge fan of original because you remember Elijah wouldn't even fight without the suit. Elijah said, oh, my suit ripped. I'll be right back. Put on a whole new tuxedo and say, okay, I came back to kill all 7 of y'all. I had to get my new suit. But I saw that. I said, oh, yeah. That's just goofy enough for me to watch. So Legacies is not as goofy, but it has such a diverse cast and everybody plays such an important role. Yeah, hold on a second. He been sleeping.
Oh my god! Look, man, you see my list. Look how much stuff I got on, and these are series. You know that's like 10 hours of time. Look, y'all basically this is what you asked me. Y'all want me to quit my job and do this full time. So I'm gonna need y'all to go find all your families, everybody you done met, your whole high school, and subscribe. And if we get enough subscribers and views, and we get paid, I'll watch everything. Until that point, I'm gonna keep putting my one show a week and trying to keep up with this list.
Listen, people, that is not a list. That is his report from work. I saw it. Why have your accountant's name as number 3? No, I don't hear
you want me to do all this? Tell everybody on Twitter, subscribe. I quit my job today. If we talk movies 24, I'll do a show for everybody. All right, I'll watch everything. You stop messing around. But yeah, so that's Scotty's list. Got some good stuff up there. But yeah, man. So let's wrap it up so we don't keep y'all in here too long. But we've had a good time. This has been fun. So upcoming. So let everybody not forget, me and him are currently watching The Bachelor along with our group, Best Damn Media Group, which Mike is a part of, over there on Playback. So, and I know Larry, he's in there all the time talking with us. So we do that live. It was a lot of fun last week. We're gonna do it on. It will not let me live. We will do that on Monday on Playback. So let me show that now. Let me find the banner. So this is Playback. My fault, Mike. We not overshadow that very useful comment, but this is our link on Playback TV. I'm gonna throw it down in the description. You can find us there. We're watching The Bachelor live. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. It's something we're gonna do. So as long as the season goes, and had a lot of great time with that. So we will do that upcoming. We are gonna do our Transformers show. Next week, I put up a poll. I said, do y'all want to do a show of why I and him despise Transformers? So we're going to talk Transformers series because they got a new movie coming out. And I did not give that new trailer a raving review for a reason. I have PTSD. So, so I think we both do. So we're going to talk about that. And then I think we'll start. So Bachelor will be our reality show. We always want to have a reality show going. We'll probably have a separate show other than Open Field. And our series show will probably be the Shining Veil. So it'll probably be our series show, and then we'll do Open Field. That is a lot. Was that like 4 shows a week, at least for next week? And then yes, trailers dropping stuff. We did the Shazam trailer earlier, so go check that out if you haven't seen it. He was entertained by it. I was like, oh, okay, I'll give him a chance. So we got that, but I think that is everything we have upcoming. Am I missing anything?
Yo, look, Mike.
Oh my God,
Mike. I'm just gonna talk to Mike.
I did forget something.
Because apparently Darian don't want to talk to him. I'm gonna talk to Mike. Mike, I've been telling him about this rom-com for like 2 months, and every week I'm like, "Did you watch it yet?" He'll be like, "What is that?" Every week, the rom-com is called About Fate. It stars Emma Roberts and the one guy that plays the same character in every movie. That's an awkward guy that doesn't get the girls, because that's probably who he is. Honestly, he's been playing that in everything. Remember the guy from Forbidden Kingdom, the Jackie Chan movie, where the girl shot the arrow from 8 miles away?
Oh man, I haven't seen that in so long. Are you talking about is it the white guy that's in?
You remember that kid? He is in this movie. So I saw him in the movie. I said he's about to make this movie entertaining because he's not gonna remember his lines. He's just gonna walk.
We gotta put that on TikTok. I forgot about that arrow scene where she shot the arrow from China and hit this dude in Spain.
Yeah,
it was absurd.
That's her power, though. That's her superpower.
Yo,
she's Hawkeye.
No, Hawkeye can't do that.
The wind was right. She looked out here,
bro. She shot it 2 scenes later. He got hit. That's how absurd that scene was. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I have to put that on TikTok. But yeah, man, that's
About Fate, right? We got one.
All right, About Faith. I'll put it on my list. I'll watch that this weekend. We'll talk.
Yeah, it's just
that's a lot of video. Bro, we forgot Hacksaw Ridge. We still gotta watch Hacksaw Ridge.
You know, I saw the movie, and I'm gonna be honest with you.
Did you see it already?
Yeah, when we got that email,
This is what we'll do. This is what we do because we got a lot.
Both.
Yeah, we'll do both in one, just like we did Velma and You. We'll split it, and we'll do the 2 shows in one. That way we can get them all in. Because I already seen Hacksaw Ridge, and you've already seen it. I just got to watch it out, and we're good. So we'll put those into one, and we'll do Transformers. Maybe we'll move around Shining Veil, and we'll make sure we get open fields. We can talk Wednesday, so Larry will get off my ass. No, I'm just kidding. No, we'll talk about it. I haven't seen it, so I'm actually excited. Scotty, you liked it, didn't you?
Yeah, I like the show. I'm not even an Addams Family guy. Like, I want a dark Addams Family show where they killing everybody, bringing the bodies, and Lurch is bringing them to the basement in the one hand. What's the hand's name? The hand that just be hand, huh?
Thing.
The Thing. I want the Thing to get the bodies and chop them up with just his hand. I want to see that. You know what I mean? But this show is a good step in that direction. I want to see Pugsley eating humans whole.
Okay, well,
I want to see Morticia biting the necks of people and turn them into cool.
You might need it on HBO then. I don't know if Netflix goes quite.
Look, I got ideas.
All right, man. Well, we're hitting about that hour mark, so let's get out of here. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff coming up, and we just talked about. So go ahead and hit that. You don't laugh because you're just talking ridiculous about this Wednesday show. But go ahead, man. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Let us know what you want to watch. Appreciate Mike and Larry being in the chat, man, and going live with us. It's a lot of fun. Love having you guys in here. But Scotty, let's say we're not doing a live show, but they still want to reach you. Where can they reach you at?
Well, you can reach me at Scotty Get Down 1 at Instagram, TikTok at K Corona. Now, if you're finished talking to me and you're excited to see all my shows, but you want to bring it down, bring your excitement down a little bit, and see what my co-host wants to, watch, and a little bit mellow shit, where can they find you at?
Well, if you want the I'm gonna echo. Oh, there you go. If you want the best stuff to watch and also the most reasonable reviews, you know who to contact, man. Hit me at Flyknit Johnson. I am on IG and TikTok. Also on Twitter at CityBoyQuentin. Also, that also mirrors as the Minor League Films Twitter account. So we stream live there. I will let you know what we're watching. I'm gonna start getting better with these lists, but let me not be selfish. You don't just want to talk to me, but you want to talk to both of us like you do here. You can find us both at Minor League Films, scrolling down at the bottom there. Everywhere, we're either going to be Minor League Films or MLF in Films 1. So that's pretty much everywhere other than Twitch. We'll try to get this Twitch situation figured out so we can stream stuff live, because that would be very fun for us to do. But like I said, we're watching The Bachelor live. You can check us out there. I'm gonna get with Larry. We'll figure that situation out. Instagram, please go ahead and follow Instagram. It will start to be the update. I'm going to get that together this weekend. I'm talking about it for 2 weekends, but I'm going to get on myself and really put that together. Just had a lot of stuff going on. But like I said, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. TikToks are going up. We actually have some really good TikToks that we've been working on. We just had to kind of figure it out a little bit. But we'll start posting a lot of clips there. That way, you don't got time to watch the show, but you want to know what we talked about, hop over there. You can see it real quick, scroll through, and we'll get our highlights there. Other than that, man, that's all I got. Scotty, you got any last words?
No, man, just it was a good show. Just watch. Yeah, both our lists are pretty good, so I would say try to binge all those. Maybe what's the longest show on there? Overlord's the longest show. Maybe don't binge that one. Maybe watch another week.
Yeah, man. One good thing to catch, right? I would say if I said a place to start, especially if we had this together, was Vox Machina, man. Vox Machina went out. It's a lot of fun for an adult show. I would start there. We will get to our list eventually on here. So we won't talk about it because we got to get the stuff we getting together. So I would say start there. That's a good starting spot. And hey, man, appreciate you joining us. Like I said, that was a lot of fun. Appreciate you having us. We will be back soon. If a trailer drop or something, we always around the corner, but we'll get that schedule out for you. Appreciate you, Scotty. Appreciate you. Good night, everybody. As soon as I find this video. Oh, did he? Oh, there it is.